So I want to start off this video by saying that I don't have my face in the frame for pretty much this entire thing. That was done unintentionally. That's just my go-to during these types of talking videos. It's not normal for me, but I want to show you guys that I actually completely stand by this video. So face to start this video. But also, please watch till the end. I have a entire scrolling paragraph of just things that I kind of just want to get out there and that are my most important points and beliefs. Yeah, let's get started.
Hey guys, so in today's video, I am doing something a little bit different. I want to take this platform that I have to talk about the issues that are happening within our own country right now. I assume most of you guys are familiar or sort of familiar now with the Justice for George Floyd Black Lives Matter protests that are happening. I just want to first start off this video by saying that I am 100% a supporter of this Black Lives Matter protests, this call for change. I thought I'd make a video about this because I have, some sort of influence, on this channel. It's not huge, but I feel like I have a voice and I'm privileged enough to be able to use it right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, first, this is Cecile. She was the first doll of color that I had in my collection. I got her when she released, and I don't remember how old I was, but I was in elementary school. I was a little bit younger than a 5th grader. And I got her not because of anything in particular. I just thought she was gorgeous, and I thought Marie Grace and Cecile's collection was beautiful, and I really wanted her. But when I got her, my parents didn't get it. My aunt came over and she was confused as to why I had a black doll in my collection. And I didn't even really understand how to respond to that, because how does an elementary school student respond to that? It makes absolutely no sense to me. My best friend throughout elementary school, I posted about this on Instagram. You can read her story on my Instagram post. I'm not going to get into it here. But my best friend in elementary school was black, and we basically grew up together. So I didn't really get the problem, But they did. And that was the issue, because they felt the oppression when I couldn't, because clearly I have light skin and they don't. And that is a huge problem, because people should not be feeling attacked because of their skin tone. That makes absolutely no sense. There's absolutely nothing different between having a lighter skin tone and having a darker skin tone, except for some reason society has made it so that people with darker skin tones are perceived as targets, and for some reason less than people with lighter skin tones, and that's complete BS in my opinion. I think this is really, really overdue, because why exactly is this still a thing? We have equal rights, but some people don't experience or get the privilege of experiencing those rights because people in law enforcement, they don't treat them the same way. And in turn, that means that their equal rights, they don't even mean anything if they're not carried out, if people in law enforcement ignore them. I'm Asian, I'm Chinese, I'm Asian American, Chinese, whatever. And I have experienced racism through social media, the main media, especially with like some of Trump's policies and everything like that. But I have never felt endangered. I've never felt really like I've never felt physically unsafe because of the color of my skin. It's different for people with a darker skin tone because it's an immediate distinction for them. They get profiled and we don't. And that's the issue. The fact that that exists is the issue. And it's what people are tired of because clearly it's not fair and it's not right. I grew up liberal, but my parents are less, definitely. And throughout this process, I've had to explain to them more than once why this is not okay. I think having that ability is really important, and I feel like sharing your voice is really important because there are people out there who still don't get it. And they might not be inherently bad people, but they believe things that aren't true, and they believe in stereotypes because that's what they were told to believe. And that's really unfortunate, and it's up to us to change their minds and to make them realize we are all the same and we all deserve to be treated the same. It's especially hard now because of our leadership, and I'm talking about none other than our President Donald Trump. It's hard because people like him, or him and his supporters, they're spreading rumors and they're spreading just the absolute nastiest messages. The things that he's saying, it makes me so mad because he highlights the people that are stealing, and he's calling out their mayor, saying he's a left radical mayor who has weak leadership and needs to get his city under control, or else he'll send the National Guard in to do the job right. And his version of doing the job right is to shoot. I don't want to get too heated in this video because this is supposed to be about spreading the good message, but I just want to make sure that you guys are getting actual information. There are so many people out there that are protecting businesses right now, which I think is very important and very strong and big of them, because they're all fighting for the same cause. We're all fighting for the same cause, and it's for change to happen. But people like Trump, they can't admit that they're wrong. They can't admit that their values are wrong, so they keep going and they keep spreading these horrible, and when they spread their 2 cents, it makes everything worse. And they are the reason why change can't happen, because he's the President of the United States, and there are people that are going to listen to him when they shouldn't. And that's the problem. I'm going to end this video by saying that we all have a voice and we need to use them. There are so many things to be angry about right now, and I think if we focus that anger into the change that needs to happen, that would be very helpful and supportive. And I think if we're not angry, which it's hard not to be during these times, you can always do good to help. I have several links down below in this video about there's sites about accurate information, where to call in helpful tips, and most importantly, in my opinion, to donate for the cause. The links that I've listed down below are for various bailout funds for the protesters that got arrested for protesting. Those are some of the ways that you can help. Being active on social media and spreading the word to the world is very, very helpful. And just taking a stand. And even after watching this entire video, if you are still not a supporter of this cause, if you still have, I don't know, but if you're still a Trump supporter and you're still someone who thinks that what is happening right now is for some reason unnecessary or an overreaction, I suggest you take the time to watch even more and to read even more about the complete injustices that are going on, because I didn't even get into those in this video because there's too much to fit into one video. But I just want you to educate yourself and make the right decision. And still, even after that, if you're not an ally in this, I do have to ask you to just completely leave my channel, because I'm not here to entertain you, and I don't want to share my love for things such as dolls to be shared with you because of the people that are still oppressing and that are still ruining lives, innocent lives. It's just not right. And yeah, I want this channel to be safe for everybody, but I most importantly want you guys to know that I'm 100% standing by this movement that's happening right now, and I am calling on you guys to be part of it too. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope we try to stay positive during these times. Talk to you later. Bye.